ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. May all be happy. May all be free from diseases. May all see things which are auspicious. May none be subjected to misery. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaskara. Myself, Dr. Padmavati, and welcome to Day 30 of Jnanaamrutha podcast series. Today is the 30th and the final day of our Adhika Masa podcast series. As you know, this month Purushottama Masa gifted us something rare time. Time to slow down, look inward and understand what it truly means to live well. And you chose to spend part of your time with us every single day. From the bottom of our hearts, we express our gratitude by saying thank you. Before we close, let's do one thing together. Take a slow breath. Inhale and exhale, in and out. Let today be a gentle, grateful pause, not an ending, but a completion. Over 29 days, we covered topics that touched every part of our being: body, breath, mind, and soul. The topics like Day 1, which introduced, gave about the Adhika Masa introduction. Then the Dinacharya, how to follow our routine, and the importance of Brahmi Muhurta, getting up early morning, and these all happening with the divine Vishnu's grace, the pranayama technique, and the trigunas, and how to choose our food based on these trigunas, and the importance of dana, that is doing charity during this Adhika Masa. And we learned something about self-oil massage as postponing our aging process. And we understood the importance of sleep, the nidra. And the digestive fire or the Agni, which is the main factor for all the outbreak of these diseases. And during Ekadashi, we came to know that fasting is one of the therapeutic technique where our sages have taught to us. And then the japa, the mantra yoga. Then we came across Svadhyaya, Swa Adhyaya, understanding ourselves more than understanding the outside world through understanding the manas, how the manas, our mind works, and how it is connected with the Purnima, that on that full moon day, practicing various practices to calm down our mind. Then we understood Pratyahara, making ourselves more equipped, moving towards the Dhyana. And what is Karma Yoga? We came to know. Then, what is the real happiness? What is contentment with the Santosha? And during Environment Day, we understood the connection between the outer environment and our body through the podcast of Prakriti. And then the Shatkarmas, the purificatory process, and the Rutucharya, the seasonal regimens. In coming rainy season, I'll be elaborating more on that. Dhyana, meditation, why it is so scientific and more easy to practice. Then came the Surya Namaskara, understanding scientifically its benefits so that we can adopt it daily. Just 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara, and which are the common problems we come across in our daily life, like holding our urges, what to hold and what not to hold. These were the suppressing the urges during Dharaniya Adharaniya Vegas podcast. Then came the Bhakti Yoga. Then the important IAYT, integrated approach of yoga therapy. Then the Jnana Yoga, why it is very essential to gain the knowledge, to come out of our ignorance and move towards the perfect health. And lastly, after understanding all this, surrendering to the divine, that is Ishvara Pranidhana. With each single topic, we came across one root truth, that is, we are whole body, breath, mind, and soul, and health means caring for all of them together. Yes. And this podcast series was born from the work we do every day at Dhatri Chikitsalaya. As you know, Dhatri means a nurturing mother, one who holds, nourishes, and supports. Our aim was always to merge the traditional Ayurveda yoga with modern understanding to reach every person who come across this, and we don't treat person as a case but as a whole human being. We believe prevention is deeper than cure. The practices we shared this month, the morning routine, caring for your digestive fire, quietening the senses, meditation, these are the medicines before the disease arrives. This podcast was an offering to bring the wisdom of our clinic walls into your home, wherever you are, whoever you are, because knowledge should reach those who need it. So Adhika Masa ends today, but our conversation doesn't end here. In coming months, we are happy to share that we will bring you the podcast episodes covering different health aspects of our daily life, from women's health, mental wellness, children's health, seasonal eating, sleep problems, lifestyle diseases, home remedies, and so on. As our goal is simple, taking ancient wisdom out of the text and put it into your kitchen, your morning, your breath. It is very practical and real. It is for ordinary people living ordinary lives. To every listener who tuned it, whether you caught all the 30 episodes or just a few, we are very, very grateful. You didn't just listen, you made this more meaningful. Because a podcast without a listener is silence. You gave this series its life. So thank you once again. And those who practiced even one thing from these episodes, maybe like waking up a little earlier, drank warm water, sitting in silence for 5 minutes, took one conscious breath, know that even this, a small step, is not at all small. It is the beginning of a different kind of living. To those who shared this with a family member, a friend, or a neighbor, you multiplied that goodness. That ripple is real and it matters. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. The chanted prayer in the beginning, Sarve Bhavantu, we are praying for the wellness for all, and may all the beings in all the world be happy. This was the spirit behind every episode of this Jnanaamrutha podcast series. Before I say namaste and not goodbye, a small heartfelt request. If any episode have touched you, helped you, or made you think differently about your health, please subscribe to this podcast, leave a comment sharing what you found most useful, and share it with just one person who might benefit. Your one share could change someone's morning, someone's sleep, someone's relationship with their own body. This ripple is worth creating. And finally, everything we spoke, researched, prepared, and shared over these 30 days, all the effort and all the learning, we offer it all at the feet of the Divine. Krishnarpanamast. Not because we are done, but because it was never truly ours to begin with. Krishnarpanamastu. May all it belong to God. See you in the next episode. New episode, new topic, new energy. Until then, be well, breathe well, and live well. Namaste. Hari Om.